Mike, let me give you this from a different perspective. I think people are stupid. I really do think that. It's most people who play Mario Kart are maybe the stupidest people I've ever met in my life, I feel like. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but here's what I'm getting at. I've seen the opinion that Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7 is like the best thing ever made. Sliced bread couldn't hold a candle to it. Like, Jewish people would drop the menorah, they would start fucking praising this shit if only the rabbis played Mario Kart, alright? This is what I think is going on. It's not true. I've been sent by this fucking moron, this mongoloid that I know. He's fucking sent me like 5 videos of fucking rankings, and Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road is always on the top, and I don't understand. And I think this is an endemic. This is a symptom of the community. It's not even poor people. They don't know. They've not been educated. And this is what's going on. That track is so boring to drive on, but it looks so colorful. I swear to you guys, if I'm a Mario Kart fan and I'm given, the fucking genie comes to me and they give me to choose between $1 million and some really shiny rocks, I think Mario Kart fans are going for the shiny rocks. It's not even funny. Not even funny. Mario Kart 7, it looks great. It looks phenomenal. It's true. It does look great. The music, I don't even know how it goes. That's how a bit of forgettable it is. But then it's so boring to drive on. The part in the planets, which is the part that people glaze the most, right? Both in Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart 8, you are driving left. And that's it. There's like no choices to be made. There's the booster panels on the outside, but I don't know why you'd ever take that. It's slower. Oh, sorry. That was disgusting, but whatever. I have no idea what is this because it's 12-year-olds? No, these YouTubers are like 30 years old. I don't understand what's going on. And I think it's the same with a bunch of fucking tracks. I don't understand. Mario Kart World Rainbow Road, right now, it released. Everyone was like, yes. And I'm like, oh my god. It's a 5-minute track minimum. 5 minutes minimum. I think the world record's 4 minutes. Let me check, actually. So here's the rankings. It's a 359. By technical, because of course this fucking guy's the whiz. He's the whiz. You understand what it is to be the whiz? It's 4 minutes, 5 minutes usually online, and people will pick this, and in a 1-hour session, I played this 3 times. That's 15 minutes. That is 15 minutes of the same track, which has like nothing special going on. It's a boring ass. It's not boring ass, but it's bland to drive on. It's bland. I think everyone that thinks this is the best track in the world is a foolish person. Best track in world, not even in the world. In world, it's not even close to being the best track in that video game. You have so many fucking good tracks. You have Dry Bones Burnout, which is fantastic. It has all the shiny rock, but also $1 million. It's like you're being given diamonds in that movie. What's it called? The one with the NBA team where he dies at the end. He's betting. He's betting on a basketball game that he has Uncut Gems, right? That movie. Uncut Gems with that actor. What's he called? Hold on, let me check this. Adam Sandler, where Adam Sandler plays this part of like this. I don't really know what his job is. I don't think he has a job. I think that's part of the plot. But he like bets. He bets money, and like the gym sort of has a voodoo power going on. And one of the NBA players, he wants it because it gives him some sort of mystical power. And he wins games, and the Adam Sandler character winning money with that, and then at the end, I think he steals the diamond, he sells it, and then he makes like $1 million on this one NBA game, and they're stuck, and he owes money to his bookie. It's a very exciting scene, very exciting. I don't really like the movie that much. It's like that. It's like that Dry Bones Burnout is like that, and Bowser's Castle and Moo Moo Meadows, which is a fantastic track now. I thought it was boring at first, and now these people have found these crazy strategies on the cow hop. I think that's really funny. What other tracks? There's so many tracks. Whistle Top. Insane track. Acorn Heights is fantastic. There's so many good tracks, right? It's the only discussion that I see online. Maybe because people have to defend it. You don't hear about the other tracks because no one has to defend it. You hear a bunch about the Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart World, and I think they're boring. They're sort of boring. There's no shortcuts. Well, in World, there's shortcut in that part with the water, and there's the feather shortcut, but you can't really do that on time trials, and you don't always have the feather, and it's on the beginning of the 3rd lap. Someone's gonna shock you probably, and especially if you're playing on like a private room, you're definitely getting target shocked of that. It's not even worth going for it because you're definitely gonna fall. But it's mostly boring. I do like the space station part, but it's like a 4th I don't know. And then you have Schaffrilas, a guy like Schaffrilas, who, from listening to him, like, his videos, he has these ranking videos, and they're shit, I swear. He never talks about the drivability, never talks about the decision-making of tracks. He just talks like, it looks good, it looks good. That Greek bastard has it coming. I swear. I think he's Greek. Something like that. Like Greco-American or something like that. And it's shit because there's so many good tracks. And especially in Mario Kart 8, I heard a bunch of shit about a bunch of tracks that did not deserve shit. Mario Circuit, the GBA one, was such a fun track to drive on, and people were like, oh, but it's kind of bland, but it's so much fun. I think it was 400 hours. I started really getting into Mario Kart like a year or two ago, before the Switch 2 released. I had 400 hours on that game, and I think it's not because of tracks like Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road, which is on there, or Waluigi Pinball, which is Waluigi Pinball, I will say. Also in the same situation, but completely different, because it has more going on. Still no shortcuts and sort of, but you have to make a lot of decisions, and it's a hard track to drive on. Just because something is simple does not mean it's bad, alright? This is what I want to get to, essentially. Donut Plains, I like donuts, but that's not what I want to say. Is it Donut Plains? The Yes and Yes track, I think is it Donut Plains 3? I think that's what it's named. I'm forgetting the name right now. But it's the really simple flat track that's been on, like, it was on Wii, it was on GBA, I think it was on 3DS too. And people are, I hate this track. Right? You'd go like this. And then you'd play the track, and it was fantastic because it's like flat track wise, and I wouldn't want a game that is just flat tracks, but like one flat track is not bad, and that track was fantastic. It was so much fun to drive on online or on time trials, in Grand Prix, or if you're having coitus with a beautiful woman, you're playing the video game while you're doing it. It's a beautiful experience. It's just a great toy. The track. It's a great track, and people hate it because it's simple. And I think there's an endemic. I think we need to start realizing that simple layout, simple aesthetic does not mean bad. Simple to drive on, repetitive, mind-numbingly repetitive to drive on, that's bad. Let's take Question Block Ruins as an example. I haven't had a race on that fucking track that is at all like another race. They're always different. I always end up in last because I try to go for all the shortcuts and fail all of them. But it is so much fun. Sometimes when I try and win, I don't go for the shortcuts. I'm like, oh, people are gonna go here. I don't have items. I should take this a different route. And there's a whole like thought process to it. And then you have tracks such as Rosalina's fucking Castle or whatever. I don't even know the name of the track. Where it's like left first, then we go up while going leftly. We're gonna go up while going slightly left, and then there's the water section, which is the most boring shit ever. If you have a mushroom, you can maybe do the shortcut, and that's about it. And then you do the glider, and it's so boring. Not to say, and like I don't know, the Rainbow Roads, the two Rainbow Roads. I think something. Don't you, Mike? Don't you think about things? Don't you go home to your wife? For all of those who don't understand, Mike's Francesa. I'll play the video right here and there, so you understand. I'll just play that. I want to give it to you with a different perspective, Mike.
Robin, Roselle, what's up, Robin?
Mike, I'm going to give it to you from a different perspective.
That's about it. I don't know. I guess there's more things I could say. There's I'm scratching my balls, by the way.